We got the Thames Society of Paranormal Investigators, or it's investigations, that's what it goes by. I call it investigators because the investigators are here in studio. We got Shamus and Stephanie joining us in just about 2 minutes here on air live on Radio Mitchell. We're going to be talking about what they do, how everything goes down, and see if anything's here in the studio. Or we can set something up one day. Because I'm telling you, microphones move by themselves. They break. Things break. Come in and no one's been in here? What's the weirdest thing that's happened in here? Oh, and everything shut off one day, but there was no power outage.
Really?
Yeah. Kind of weird. All right, taking a break. You're waking up with Johnny Mac and DJ Lizzie now on Radio Mitchell, your alternative variety station. Don't go anywhere.
Bye, Adam.
Mac and DJ Lizzie, right here on Radio Mitchell.
Back here on Radio Mitchell, Johnny Mac hanging out with DJ Lizzie. Adam had to go do something. I don't know where he goes.
Bye, Adam.
Just probably go hit another school bus or something. I shouldn't have said that. Hope it's not. We're here, though, with some special guests in the studio this morning. And we're here with Shamus and Stephanie from Thames Society of Paranormal Investigations. Made their way over to the Radio Mitchell studios this morning. Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Put that a little bit closer to you. There you go.
Sorry about
That's
that.
all right. A lot of people do that. They don't pick up as loud as like a singing mic like that. Radio
And that's
mics.
what I'm used to.
That's what you're used to. But that's all right, though. That's all right. Thank you for joining us here. Gloomy day out.
Terrible.
Terrible day. No sun. Woke up and I was bummed out.
Well, at least it's not raining.
I know, right? But you guys are here with us today. We're talking about what you do,
Okay.
where you go, what goes on, and then we're going to fill our listeners in what the Thames Society of Paranormal Investigations is. You guys were founded in 2010, and you do investigations of paranormal activity. So tell us a little bit why you guys are involved in that, what got you started. I don't know who wants to go first, and then we'll talk about some of the maybe freaky things you've encountered over the years while doing it.
Most definitely.
All right. So Shamus, you want to start?
He's the founder, so I think it
all right.
should be.
Yeah, you're the director and the lead investigator of the company. So tell us what got you into that and why you wanted to go down this road.
Well, it started a long time ago. As a kid, just basically grew up in a haunted house in Montville.
Wow, cool.
And I didn't always know that's what was going on until years later. Now that we had more investigations under my belt and stuff, and I actually know the house was haunted as I was growing up. So I had a lot of creepy stories growing up about it, and that kind of sparked my curiosity, and I started with investigating with other people, and in 2010 I decided to start my own group, and bunch of like-minded individuals, and here we are.
I'm staring at your shirt while you speak. I like the logo.
Oh, thank you.
That's
Thank
pretty
you.
Cool. I like
Fabulous.
that. Stephanie, what about you?
Well, I started being interested in the paranormal when I was a little kid. I have loved horror movies since I was like 6 years old. So that got me started. But then I had some experiences when I was in high school that were completely unexplained, and I kind of wanted a little more answers than what I could give myself. So I did a few things with some friends later on, just for fun. And then I worked with one of our other members, and he was posting some things on his Facebook that they were accepting members, and I filled out an application, and the rest is history.
There you go, and you guys are sitting here today. Now, besides you two, you have 4 other members, correct?
Yes.
That go out and work with you guys. Now, do you guys all work together on every investigation, or do you do doubles? Do you ever do an investigation one person, or is that too?
We haven't yet. We do consulting.
Yeah.
So other teams will contact us, ask us for help and things like that. Sometimes we don't even need to do an investigation. Sometimes I could just talk to these people and interview them and find out what's going on and give them some strategies to kind of deal with the paranormal activity, and it may not even warrant an investigation.
So I think a lot of people get confused when they think of, paranormal investigations or investigators, that every time someone calls or says something's going on, you guys would go in and do an investigation. But you just summed it up where you can consult people and say, hey, it could be or it couldn't be. And
Most
these
definitely.
are some of the tips that we can give you to maybe help out.
It basically has to do with what type of information they give us in the first place. Because some things are really explainable just from talking to a person. And a lot of the times people freak themselves out. They hear a little noise and it could just be their house settling and, oh my gosh, we're haunted.
Yeah,
We're all going to die. They freak out and, we're there, calm down, tell them what's what, and try to figure it out logically instead of jumping to conclusions that every time it's a ghost.
And off of that, the mission of your company is to research, investigate, educate, and provide assistance. So you guys are there to really help people, which is a cool thing.
Yes.
And I think a lot of people would get confused with the TV shows.
Yes.
Right? And
Well, I mean, those guys or other paranormal teams that you see on TV, exception for few groups like maybe Ghost Adventures.
Yeah.
They didn't have a team before that.
No.
Like Ghost Hunters and things like that, TAPS, the Atlantic Paranormal Society, and other notable groups like that. They started out just like we did. But there's a lot more work that goes into what you see on television, and it's not necessarily a lot of hours of labor and hard work that goes behind the scenes to do an investigation, and everybody packs it into maybe a 45-minute episode. And they really
I mean, they could have been there for days, weeks,
Yeah,
sometimes trying to
our
find one
location-
thing.
Sometimes you have to go back, especially if it's a residential case where someone says they have something going on in their home. It may take several visits to get to the bottom of what's going on.
I'm from Rhode Island. There was a team from Rhode Island. Was it TAPS? I don't know.
It is
started out
Warwick,
in,
yeah.
yeah. That was I thought so. But tell us some of the investigations that maybe you have done, if you can. So, what some of the crazy
Or
things,
locations that you've
crazy
been to.
locations or occurrences that have popped up that you didn't think were gonna hit you?
Well, we've both had a lot of experiences at the Townsville Theater in Connecticut College.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yes, that's. I would say investigating that theater as a team. I think we've had a lot of experience. We've been in there several times, but it's probably one of the most active places we've been.
Yeah, we've
Hands
done
down.
all sorts of things. We've had them hit objects for us, doing the flashlight trick. We've caught whistling, all sorts of talking.
Do you still get the chills?
Not really. I know. I was watching something that was scary with my kid last night, and he's like, "Aren't you scared?" And I'm like,
No.
"No,
I'm too used
not
to it.
anymore."
It numbs you, but there's always that those times that will surprise the heck out of you.
Yeah, give you a little jump.
Well, there's one time, really, we're talking about Townsville Theater, and I'm asking questions.
Yeah.
And sometimes you hear disembodied voices. Sometimes you catch them on the recording. Sometimes you don't. But it's really unsettling when you feel something speak into your ear at close range.
Yeah.
And that will send the tingles up your spine.
Oh yeah, I'm getting the chills just talking about this
Yeah.
stuff. So I could never handle it. I'd run out the door,
Well, we try not to. We try to run
Yeah.
towards it.
run towards
Yeah,
it.
clients don't like that.
No. Hey, where'd they go? Oh, they're outside. What? How do I phrase this? What makes an active, area? You said that the theater is very active. So how do you know right away that it's going to be an active? Do you know right away, or like you say, does it take time to figure out if it's going to be an active area, or the real active places you go right off the bat when you start your investigations, when you walk in, if you have probable cause and enough information, do you get the sense that there's going to be things that are going to happen, or does it every investigation take the same, take that time to find something?
Every case is different,
Yep.
I would say. Sometimes walking through the door that it's going to be quite a night.
Yeah.
Other times you don't know. Every spirit's different. Every location's different. Sometimes you need to coax things along. You need to try to, build a rapport.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
And a sense of trust where you're not there to abuse them. You're actually there to find answers.
Yeah.
So
And I think that's pretty cool. You guys are more there to get answers and help versus just let's go hunt.
Most definitely.
Oh yeah, I have to say that most of the time we go there to prove them wrong than to find something.
Yeah, and then that's when you did your job. You feel good. Yeah,
Yeah,
got the
I mean,
answer you wanted.
You really don't want to go in there with everything spooky all the time.
Yeah,
and I don't know. It seems kind of cheesy and not
Oh,
very
yeah,
believable. I mean, we want
definitely.
something solid, and so if we can prove it wrong, well, we're definitely going to do that right off the bat.
Even still, if someone's calling us for help,
Yep.
we're not there to increase their anxiety.
Right.
And
Yeah, we're coming.
We're coming, and your house is really friggin' haunted,
yeah.
and
It's going down. Be ready, guys. So you better move out.
terrified.
never sleep
No,
there
that's
again.
that's not our goal.
Yeah.
So
Oh, crazy things. I bet I could see some people really getting freaked out.
Oh yeah, and sometimes they hype themselves up too.
Oh yeah, it's like going to the doctors.
yeah,
Yeah,
getting a shot.
Yeah, get the blood work. Is this gonna hurt? Is this gonna hurt? And then it just sticks in your hand. Oh, okay. I guess it's okay. So I think that's the same thing that happens. So some of the other members on your team, who works with you guys?
So
It's you two.
it's us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always Todd Radley.
Yeah.
He's been with me probably the longest.
Yeah.
We have Eamon Denniston. He's also an investigator with us. Grant Kokernak. And we have Emma Martinez,
Who's our medium?
who's our medium,
all right.
also an investigator. Yeah.
Now, how often are you guys getting calls to go do stuff? Could it be busy time and then you laying low, or
sometimes a year you turn down cases. Other times there's dry spells.
yeah? So it's like any business.
Yeah,
Right.
it's not like farming where there's just like a specific season for anything. I mean, you could say that Halloween people are a little more interested in it, but it doesn't really determine on if we get more cases.
Yep.
I think we get more requests in October for lectures and things
And
like
like
that.
group, like now, do you take groups? Like if Halloween, everyone wants to be spooked. Now people would probably think, let's go see if there's activity.
Right. We
you
do tag along investigations on occasion, certain times a year, and things like that.
Have you ever done anything here at Mitchell?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
We should try something. See if anything's haunted.
I would love to do that.
Yeah.
Supposedly,
Ask around.
as myths go, and from encounters with residents here at the college, our waterfront housing here at Mitchell supposedly has some activity.
I would not be surprised.
Yeah.
Actually, one of them I heard was an old immigrant hospital.
It
the
was
turn of the century.
Yeah.
So
Oh, wow.
The woman, the middle one, the big one.
yes.
So. Yeah, all of them have a story. I lived down there for a year. I'd never heard anything. I was in the small one, the newer one,
Right.
Harbor.
Fair Haven. Yes, Harbor.
Yeah,
Sorry,
that
and,
one.
That one. But the big one and the one next to it, a lot of people say they heard some crazy things sometimes.
Maybe we'll look into it over the
Especially
summer.
late at
when we
night.
stay.
Yeah, late at night. You don't want to spook any residents out.
Definitely
Yeah.
not.
Where'd Shamus go? Well, yeah. So that would be something cool. I wonder if this barn is haunted.
I don't know. Maybe by some cows.
I know. I always wanted
Dead
to.
chickens.
Yeah.
For,
Revenge for the ice cream.
I know. Revenge for the ice cream. We've never really heard anything up here. This is a pretty old building too, and a lot has happened in here. But it's only been an ice cream shop, so I can't imagine too many things have gone
Yeah,
down.
usually an ice cream shop is a happy place.
Yeah, happy. So
fond memories.
the only crazy thing is everything shut off one day in here, but the power didn't go out. The lights were on, but everything shut off. So I don't know. It could have been just something,
It
or
could be just Mitchell College.
or it could have just been Mitchell College at its
Someone was
finest with
messing with
electricity.
you.
Yeah, TVs aren't working this morning, but we love it here. We love it. That's why we're here on air. My Rhode Island accent, air. Everyone makes fun of me. Air, because I don't say the words right. Everything's crazy. But the cool thing, you find your evidence and you provide this all free of charge.
Absolutely.
And that's something that is really, I was shocked when I read that. You sent me some information. A lot of companies will charge quite a bit of money to go in and do what you guys do. And you're there to help people and give them peace of mind for free of charge because this is what you guys like to do. This is your passion.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Well, plus, I mean, it gives us a place to further what we do.
Exactly.
And people seem to be a little more willing
Well-
if you don't charge money.
Yeah, you're right. I know how that goes, right? So if people want more information, they can visit. They have a few ways of contacting you. You can visit your website. Now, I call it TSPI. Is that it, or is there a?
Yeah, the Thames Society Paranormal Investigators.
Well, yeah,
Long
no,
and
but
drawn
I
out.
didn't know if you had like the short name, like.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Yeah, all right.
Definitely say the letters out.
All right. So they can visit tspiparanormal.webs.com for more information. Check out your website. Or you can email them at tspiparanormal@gmail.com or give them a call at 860-574-1811. You guys aren't going anywhere, though,
Okay.
because you're going to help us out with a segment coming up here
Most
on Radio
definitely.
Mitchell,
Sounds
all right?
good.
Thames
like fun.
Society of Paranormal Investigations. Joining us in studio, Stephanie and Shamus, and I just lost my mouse on the screen. Never a dull moment in Radio Mitchell. The computers are awful in here. It's one of those things. Nothing goes right. See, you guys brought the bad computer spirits. Look at this. I can't even get anything to work. Now it will work, of course. I'm nervous. Woo! Guests. No, I'm joking. Coming up on Radio Mitchell, they're going to stick around and help us out with our wacky news segment. All right?
Sounds good.
Wacky news coming up on Radio Mitchell. And then after that, your celebrity gossip news and sleaze. One more check of your news, weather, and traffic just after 10 o'clock this morning on this gray day. I hate the weather. It was so sunny and bright yesterday. I was in a good mood. Now I'm just, we'll be back. Don't go anywhere.
You're waking up with DJ.
128 people were killed in crashes involving a distracted driver, and an estimated additional 400.
Their update Monday, April 28th. It'll be mostly sunny with a high of 54.
Back to the music now on Radio Mitchell. Mac and DJ Lizzie, right here on Radio Mitchell.
Your sister party's here. And we've got the pictures to prove it.
Woo-hoo! Turn it up!
Here comes the music.
Back here on Radio Mitchell in the morning. It is 10 o'clock. Just past 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock on the dot. Lizzie's taking selfies. I wish I had the sound card to play hashtag selfie. Shamus and Stephanie still hanging out with us from, I'm going to say the name.
TSPI.
TSPI. No, it's not something on your vehicle. It's Thames Society of Paranormal Investigations. Doesn't it sound like traction control a little bit?
A little bit.
You ever get that?
No.
You know what it
This
is?
would be the first time I heard it.
It's it's not TSPI. It's TSIP, I think. The traction the tire monitor sensors.
Oh, you would know.
They call them like the same letters that's in your
different
name.
order.
It's
Just
different
inverted.
order, yeah. So only I would think of that, though, because I'm a car guy. But you guys are back with us, and I didn't want you to go anywhere because I want you to lay in. If that doesn't make any sense, I want you to weigh in on.
Definitely lay in. Sounded much better.
I'm a little tired.
I want you to weigh in on our wacky news this morning, on the stories we're going to talk about. I want your thoughts on some of the stories.
I can do that.
Can you guys handle it?
There were some very interesting
shot.
stories.
And we always, Adam's always here with us in spirit.
It's time for Wacky News!
See? He's here with us in spirit. Wonder where he is. All right, so this morning's wacky news is feel free to blurt out what you're thinking.
Yeah.
So Europe has now named its dirtiest man alive. All right, in Europe. He's the dirtiest man who sleeps every night in a pile of hot ash.
Oh.
All right. He's got a wrinkled face, gray beard, and blackened by soot. He's
Ew.
just been named Europe's laziest man. See, I can't talk. Dirtiest man. Well, he's lazy, though.
He needs a bath.
He says, I lie down with hot ash in my clothes and cover myself to keep warm at night. It's kind of sad, but kind of weird at the same time.
I really want to know if this guy's a virgin.
He goes, I look like hell. I had mattresses, but burnt everything. People help and bring old tires to burn. So they bring him tires to burn.
Why isn't he dead yet?
He is paid 81 euros a month in benefits. So what
He's
is
literally,
81 euros a month equal to?
He's literally clogging like all
like
of his
10
pores.
bucks,
like
20
that could
bucks?
kill you.
I'm the wrong person to ask that question.
Yeah, you have an iPhone. See what 81 euros is equal to.
81 euros.
81 euros.
Are they paying him to stay dirty?
See, and he gets 20 cigarettes a day. Cigarettes.
Add to the ash.
Did you get that from the government too?
I don't know. Probably gets it from the 81 euros he gets. What is 81 euros equal to?
Trying to get Wi-Fi.
All right, I'll look it up.
No, I got it.
All
Hold
right.
on.
We have 2 computers, but use the phones. So what do we think of Europe's dirtiest man? Ash. I've never heard of anyone laying in ash.
$112.27 in U.S. dollars.
Does it say why he
No.
lays in ash specifically? I mean, I've read another article of a man who smears himself in poop. And he has lived, I think he was like 90-something years old. So but I mean, he's definitely not from Europe.
The guy Ludwig is said to have a disorder, but his lifestyle saves him from freezing cold. So no, they don't go into what disorder he has.
He clogs his pores to stay warm.
The opposite of agoraphobia. Like he can't stay indoors,
Ew.
so he's got to stay
I don't
out
know.
and stay warm.
So good luck to him. Pilots in Canada have been warned by a runaway bear blimp. And we're not talking about the animal. We're talking about throwing a few back. A blimp that looks like a beer can.
Only in Canada.
Pilots in eastern Canada have been warned to look out for one of the strangest hazards in the sky. A 70-foot brewery blimp shaped like a hockey goal light. It's a Budweiser balloon nonetheless. Broke from its tether at a hockey tournament in New Brunswick over the weekend. It can float up to, I think, 10,000 feet. It's floated up to 5,000 feet, and it's been hovering and traveling through the sky. Air traffic controllers in Canada are urging pilots of small planes and jumbo jets to watch out for this blimp, this 70-foot blimp.
Sure, it's not the Canadian Air Force.
Could be. How does that happen?
How are people not reporting a giant beer can flowing?
I would try to personally get it.
I'm surprised it's like not Labatt or it's Budweiser.
I know.
What's it doing in Canada?
I know.
What's it doing in Canada?
Anheuser-Busch.
And why would you not have? You said it's a blimp.
70-foot blimp.
So it
In the shape of
actually
a beer
moves
can.
around. You wouldn't, and there's no one inside of it. So wouldn't you track something like that?
I guess. Or send something up to shoot it down.
Pop it.
Maybe.
I mean, I would personally follow it and try to get it.
Put it in my front lawn.
Canada.
The world's first beekeeping donkey
What?
gets his own custom suit in Brazil.
This is exciting.
Donkey.
I can't deal with this.
Bonico is the world's first beekeeping donkey, and he is great at his job, Brazilians say. The unlikely pair are proven a great success. So basically, he just got his first bee suit. Looks like his owner rides the donkey in his beekeeping suit, and they go and get bees and keep them and make honey.
I can't deal with
Is he
this.
going to go into
I just
anaphylactic
can't.
shock if he gets stung, or?
I feel bad for the donkey.
I know. I mean, the article
Full brood
asks.
brood disease. Foul brood brood. Foulbrod. Foul brood.
I don't know.
This is what the guy says. The reason he's doing this is to control American foul brood disease, whatever that may be. And he wants to save our bees, starting in Brazil. He hopes to bring this over to America.
The donkey helps to do this?
Not sure. I think the guy just rides him. That's all. The donkey has his own suit.
It's funny. The
This
article
is
acts
weird.
like the donkey decided himself, like as a hobby, I'm gonna raise bees, and I'm gonna show the world that I can raise bees. But it's really the guy who strapped a bunch of stuff on a donkey. Poor donkey.
Exactly.
Poor guy. So, McDonald's. I know we all indulge. I like McDonald's.
Fries and McFlurries.
You know, Big Mac here and there.
I'll take a fillet of fish every.
Filet. Remember when they came out with those
Once in a great
commercials?
while.
Filet. Oh, fish. Remember it was.
Give me that
Fillet of fish. Give me that
Fish,
fillet.
yes.
Yeah.
Give me that fish. Filet of
Fishy,
fish.
fishy.
I've heard that so many
Fish
You know,
times.
it
Sure.
tastes good going down, but after, like, later on, you just don't feel well.
Let's not make me throw up.
You eat
Read
it for
the
lunch
article.
and you're tasting it for breakfast in the next morning.
When
I
want to
know what
back
kind
the
of fish
McRib?
it is.
What about the McRib?
Whitefish. But
Th-
notice when
that's-
you go out to dinner and like you out and they say specials or they say a whitefish.
Oh, I listened to a program. They were saying that there were a lot of restaurants that were getting all this seafood from overseas.
Yes.
And they were testing it and finding out that it wasn't even the fish they were saying it is.
No,
That's probably why they do that.
exactly. When they say whitefish, it could have been a fish from overseas. It's not usually American fish. Or it's a fish that's farm raised and just doesn't have a name.
Yeah, they'll
Some-
say it's orange roughy and it's really flounder, or say it's
Like,
cod and it's tilapia. But I don't know how
Scrod
you
isn't
can
a fish,
confuse
number
those.
one. It's not a real fish.
Did not know that.
It's just a white fish that they call scrod.
I don't think I want to eat fish anymore.
I was in Colorado 2 years ago, and I had Hawaiian butterfly fish. Hawaiian!
It was fresh from
Yeah, in Colorado. It was good. In January.
in January. It's
All
the
right.
fishing season in Colorado.
All right, McDonald's, they've served over 99 billion. April 27th, just a few days ago, 30-year-old Tammy Dawn Clement decided to attempt something at a McDonald's that most of us want to try. I got a great McDonald's story coming up, but never have. Walking through the drive-thru.
Oh, I've done that. Shut up.
You have?
Yeah, they wouldn't serve me, but we stood there forever.
I used to work in fast food. That happens a lot.
Does it?
Yeah. But it's usually local kids.
Do you serve them?
No, we're not supposed to.
Yeah. That's the story.
I have.
I heard it's illegal in New York City.
Is it?
Yeah.
I want to ride my bike through it.
I've had people do that
Have
too.
you?
Yeah. But there
Yeah,
were a lot
I've
of
watched
neighborhood
it.
Oh
kids
my!
around the area.
We
so.
should get one of the little battery cars for little kids
Yes.
and drive
Yes.
that through it. My aunt has
It's
one.
a vehicle.
Oh, let's.
Can
A
I-
golf? Does a golf cart count?
Oh,
I bet they'd serve you.
hook us up.
Maybe the golf cart.
All right, so
Hook us up, please. I need to try this.
she wanted to walk through the drive-thru, but when she got to Mickey D's, she was desperately hungry. This is what happened. Her reaction to her perceived injustice by the employees at McDonald's did not go right. It got kicked up a notch. She tried to climb through the ordering window when they denied her ordering through the drive-thru. They asked her to simply come in, and she said no.
Are you telling me the lobby was open?
Yes.
Oh.
So she
My Lord.
decided to climb through the ordering window to get her revenge. Then she decided to pull down her pants and urinate at the ordering window when they told her it wasn't going to happen.
Doesn't everybody do that when they get refused service?
When officers arrived
That'd
at
be
the
my
Be
store,
like a dog. Pee on
Natural
everything
reaction.
when you're pissed
they
off.
heard a loud banging noise coming from the woman's restroom, which very well could have been the sound of Tammy, and it was. She had clogged the toilet.
She still had more?
Yeah. And she was trying to unclog it
Oh, God. I don't want to know. I gotta throw
with
up.
a stick. She's now in jail because she had a warrant out for arrest, and she has. She was released on a $5,000 bond that night.
Man, a judge's life must be so fun.
This woman's psycho.
And we got two stories left.
normal.
Left.
This last one is a British man who stabbed ex's new boyfriend while dressed as a giant rabbit. Guy dressed up as a rabbit and went and stabbed his ex's boyfriend. 46-year-old Mark Pitchard of Bristol, England, decided to dress up as a large bunny out of jealous rage. Went to a restaurant where the two were eating dinner and stabbed the man in his leg.
Was it the Donnie Darko bunny?
It was an Easter bunny.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
my gosh.
That's probably actually more creepy.
There isn't any explanation of why he chose the bunny. I mean, was it on Easter Sunday?
No.
No.
Man pees in a cup and drinks, and I don't know if we want to talk about that.
Yeah, let's not, please. The poop and the stick story was just awful.
British Airways passenger gropes a sleeping woman's breast mid-flight. And lastly, a man caught screaming at a baby through a hacked webcam. How
I'll
you
do
feel
that
I
about
one.
actually heard about that. I actually did.
Why wouldn't you freak out hearing a strange man's voice coming from your baby's room? Heather Schruck, I think is how you say it, was jolted awake when she heard a man screaming at her 10-month-old daughter from a baby monitor.
Was it you?
It was. I hacked it.
We actually have had claims on cases where people have heard voices through baby cams.
Yep.
But I know this is not the case because
This is a
web-based
This
one.
was a Wi-Fi,
Yeah.
webcam monitor in. They have two monitors, one so you can see the parents and one so you can see the kid. Two cameras.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just tapped
Well,
into
they
the
worked it out,
frequency.
so they hacked the one that was in the baby's room. When they went in, they saw on the monitor a man yelling at the kid. They unplugged the monitor, and that took care of that.
Oh, they never found the guy?
I guess not.
I hope somebody catches
It was
you.
a vulnerable online hacker, I guess.
No, it's that guy.
He's
Sitting
screaming
right
at a
across
baby.
from me on that
What's wrong with
microphone.
you?
Yeah, me. I guess in Houston, Texas, the same thing happened back in August of 2013 to a family's 2-year-old daughter. And he was saying derogatory comments to
Oh,
the
well,
kid.
that's inappropriate.
To a 2-year-old.
Yes.
There are strange trends lately towards people hacking into baby monitors and yelling at female children.
Psychos.
So it's
Pedophilia.
more of a female thing. Yeah, for yelling?
Yeah. That's your wacky news for today, the 29th of April, 2014.
Wow.
How many days are left in this month? 30, all right. There aren't 31. Beautiful. I like that. I like when there's 30.
2.
No, tomorrow. That's it. Tomorrow's the last day.
No, I
Tomorrow's
thought it was
the
the
last
29th. Oh, I
Today's
know.
the 29th. Yeah, there's only 30.
No, there's 31, I thought.
Yeah, there's 30.
What?
It's a countdown to the end of school.
Oh, dang it.
It is. Last full week of classes is this week, right now.
Is it?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
You hear that too?
Oh.
Oh my god.
Woo! Scared us for a minute. Paulie's in the house.
That's how
Um,
to get rid of them.
Yeah, that's how.
how
We'll
to
let
get
you
rid of
guys
students.
go. I know you hate being with us.
Oh,
But
yes,
before you
it's
go,
terrible.
we got to do one more thing.
Okay.
Every Tuesday and Wednesday when Lizzie's here, we do BuzzFeed quizzes on air. You ever do BuzzFeed quizzes?
Yes.
All right. So you each are going to pick a quiz this morning on the show, and we'll go through it with you.
Okay.
What hair color should you rock this summer? Which planet are you? Or, I'm picking a good one. No, we won't do that one. How? No, don't like that.
Uh-oh.
What is your signature insult?
That
Yeah, I'll go
one.
with that.
You want to do that one?
Signature insult.
All right, then we'll
Let's go.
pick one for Shamus.
Oh, brother.
All right. Pick an animal selfie. You want a cat, a ferret, an elephant, a deer, a something, or a dog in a hoodie?
Or
I
something.
am pretty sure that is a three-toed sloth.
Three-toed sloth. Is that what you want?
I think
Yes.
there's
Right
more.
here?
Sure, that's not a kangaroo.
This one?
Yeah, that's a kangaroo.
That's a kangaroo. All right. Oh, there was more. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
no.
There's more. We got a dog. This. You want the sloth?
I can see that
We'll
cat.
just stick with
Yeah,
the
go
sloth
up
stuff.
a little bit.
The
That
cat
one.
that's
I'll take
gonna
that sloth.
sneeze.
All right, pick a terrible drunk decision. Tweeting, calling your parents, drunk, dialing an ex, text bombing a friend, kissing everyone, sex with a rando, crying, fighting, tequila.
Oh, wait. It says the worst thing?
A terrible drunk
Terrible
decision.
drunk decision. How about sex with a rando?
All right, pick a burger. You
They
get your
all
basic.
look
Funny
disgusting.
thing is, I'm a pescatarian. I don't even eat meat, but I'll try.
All right. There's a lot of bad-looking burgers here. Seamus want to weigh in on the burger? Burger with an egg? Burger with potato
I'll
salad?
take that one.
All
Going
right.
with the egg.
That looks like a heart attack.
It's a
Pick a
burger.
breakfast drink. Orange juice, coffee, milk, blood of the innocent virgins, tea or beer.
Blood of the innocent virgins.
Pick something to give a hot person in a bar. A fish, a glance, a light of a what?
Did you make this for me?
A drink, your number, or a burrito.
The fish is probably the most appropriate, Stephanie.
Yes.
All right. Pick a cocktail. A Manhattan, a grasshopper, a Bloody Mary, a Cuba Libre, a mojito, or an old-fashioned?
Well, I'm an old-fashioned kind of girl, so I'll pick an old.
Pick a reason not to go out tonight. Too much work, extraterritorial dread, Netflix, pizza, pillow fort, or laundry. I'm going to put a music bed on for this.
A pillow fort.
A pillow fort?
Yeah. You wouldn't leave home either.
Whoa! Pick a sex position. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, or oh my god.
I'll take oh my god.
All right. Pick a Rat Pack member to get drunk with. Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin, Peter Lawford, Sammy Davis Jr., Joey Bishop, or Humphrey Bogart.
Oh my gosh, this is a wonderful question, especially for me. How about Deanie Boy? Dean
I would have
Martin.
picked him too.
I love Dean Martin.
Yeah, he's the best.
All right.
Where's the answer?
Where's the answer?
It's too terrible.
Did we forgot? Oh, we forgot one. Sorry. What are you not? Pillow fort?
Yeah, it didn't get clicked.
You got monkeys blank nut.
That begins with an F.
Yes, you got monkeys F nut. That
It's a
is
duck.
your signature insult.
I'll remember
Nice
that.
one. Don't be too mean with it. But that is your insult. You can tell people.
I'll call that to everyone I know.
Shamus, you're a monkey F nut.
Good luck.
All right, Shamus's turn before we get them out of the studio this morning. We got an audience today too. I'm digging this.
This is so weird.
Do we really?
Employee of the year over there.
What's
All right.
up?
Here we go. You ready? Who the man?
Who's the man?
How stereotypically Australian are you?
That might work.
Or how Midwestern are you?
It might be very Midwestern. We'll go with that one.
Midwestern?
Yeah, why not?
All right. We're getting Midwestern now. Here we go. Oh,
Yeah, because this is so
down
Midwestern.
Midwest. Oh. All right, here we go. Click everything that reminds you of home. T Swift, Kenny Chesney, Wendy's. Don't know what that. Oh,
cow.
Cornhole, Great Lakes Brewing Company, a cow. There's
What
just
the
too much
heck?
here. We can't do this. We'll pick another one.
Yeah.
You're Midwestern. You know what? I think you should do How Viking Are You?
That
You want to try that?
might work. I got some red,
Unleash
red
your-
in my beard, so.
All right, there are 42 things. You ready? I'm going to rattle them off. Just tell me if you want to pick them. Pillaged a lot. Pillaged when you didn't really feel like it. Been on a ship. Any of those?
Been on a ship.
Been on a ship to go pillaging. Been on a boat in a storm.
I have been.
Had a helmet without horns.
I have a helmet.
Cooked meat over an open fire. Coughing in the smoke. Eaten mutton, eaten goat, eaten beef, eaten boar, eaten reindeer.
Okay.
Any one of those.
Yeah, goat, beef, boar, reindeer.
Eaten any above, fresh off the bone. Yeah. Eat an entire leg of meat with your hands.
Sure.
All right. Prayed to Thor, prayed to Odin, anticipated Valhalla.
Definitely anticipating Valhalla.
In your darkest moments, you prayed to Loki?
No, no, I don't think so.
Had blonde hair, drank ale, drank lots of ale.
I had blonde hair
All right.
at one point.
Do you drink ale? Do you drink lots of ale? Drank lots of
Sure.
ale? All right.
Drink lots of ale.
Drank so much ale you accidentally went to North America. You live in North America.
Yes, so that's a yes.
Any of these? Overuse the words quaffed.
Never use that word, so
Over,
not sure what it means.
looked up what the word quaffed means. Quaffed as much alcohol as you possibly could. Quaffed lots of mead. Quaffed mead.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Been to Norway, been to Sweden, been to Denmark.
Yeah.
You have?
Denmark.
How was
Been
that?
to Finland.
No.
Worn fur, worn chinchilla, worn clothes that have been torn into many pieces in a fierce battle.
Yes, I have. I have a shirt like that.
Grown a beard, grown a massive beard, wanted to grow a massive beard.
I've grown a beard.
I thought you said bear.
You got 16 out of 42 on the quiz. You, Shamus, are a bit Viking, but you need to read more of epic poetry and drink more mead.
Yeah, don't tell his wife that.
All right. So, Shamus, my advice to you is drink more mead.
That's the solution to everything.
All right. So we took some quizzes. We learned that your insult is monkey F nut.
Yes, monkey F nut.
And you need to be a bit more Viking and drink more mead. Okay. All right?
And if you
I'll
guys
work
know
on
how to
that.
spell, you'll know what the F means.
There you go.
It rhymes
Shamus
with duck.
and Stephanie from Thames Society of Paranormal Investigations hung out with us a little bit, told us about what they do. It's all free of charge. If you need consulting, if you think that you have paranormal activity where you are, or maybe where you work, and your boss accepts them to come in, or maybe you just want some consulting, check them out. You can visit their website.
That's right. TSPI paranormal.webs.com.
And we just revised it, so it's a little new.
Check it out, TSPI paranormal.webs.com.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's been fun.
It has.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you
Did
for
you-
having us.
did you have a
This has
good
been great.
time?
Oh, yes.
And we'll post their website up on our Facebook page so we can link you to it. Get linked.
Oh, great.
All right, and when you call them, if you talk to Shamus, please tell him to drink more mead, and he needs to be a bit more Viking, and give Stephanie the insult of Nunky F nuts. Monkey. I just called you Nunky.
Just not at 2 o'clock in the morning.
All right. We're out of here. Oh, they're out of here. But actually, we're all out of here. You guys ended the show with us.
Aw.
Look at that.
Oh.
That's so cute. Oh, look at that. We'll be back tomorrow morning, same time, same place, in the lovely Radio Mitchell studios. Don't miss the block party tomorrow going down as well. Radio Mitchell will be hanging out with you. Got a Reg to Win table and a fun game you can play. Don't ask me what the game is, because I still have to make it up. More great shows on the way. Get our full schedule at RadioMitchellOnline.com. We'll be back tomorrow. See you later, guys.
Bye now.
21.
Johnny Mac and